Web software review. Today I'm going to release a review of a deal which is currently featured on Pitchground deals. I'm talking about Fronter. Fronter is a collaborative app which is very helpful if you're working with your customer under development of website, for example, or images, and you want to share comments with your team or with your customer without going back and forth by phone calls, for example, or like email, bouncing back and forth to make some changes. It's very, very interesting. Actually, the deal is featured on Pitchground and it starts for $49 for a single code, which is very nice. It has 3 users, a limited project guest, a lot of integration for the major roadmaps and apps. So it's very useful in my opinion, and I wanted to give it a try to release it. So if you go there, you see there are some small video. There is another video review from David Ferguson on frontier.io, and that's how it works. Basically, I will show you right now. So you enter the Frontier and you load up, for example, a project here by hitting the left plus button. So in my case, for example, I got this website, which is a website I recently developed for a customer. So I just add it, create a new project. Takes a while, it loads up pretty quick. So it is loading now my website. As you can see, to the bottom you got the navigate or the comment. When you click on the comment, you will see the elements of the page are highlighted, and you got this plus button where you can click, and leave button which acts like hotspots, for example. So let's say I'm on this page, I want to discuss this with my customer, and for example, I don't like this sort of font. I want a different font with a different color. I just click here, leave my feedback and say, please, maybe nice to change color and fonts used. And I just click on submit. It is now numbered, and it has added new comment to the canvas. Now I go here, and I think I would love to have more picture with no white background. So I will click here, and on this element I would say I would rather use a picture with more colors and not a plain background. You see, second added and second added. Then I want to go here, for example, and I want to leave another feedback on the main slider. So this slider is very nice, but I would recommend to check this out. And that's where it's going very, very good, because you can add actually a picture here and a file, for example, and hit submit. So this is the third one, and you have 3 comments. You can see all the history clicking to the bottom right. So you have this, it will explain you the Chrome with the view, for example. This is the third one. When you click on the comment, you can export comments, for example, or you can just go and view it. You see here, if I click on the logo, it will open the logo in another page. It's pretty big, as you can see in my case. I think it's very nice. I don't have anything to say bad about it. It would be great, in my opinion, to open it like in a pop-up window, for example, with a sort of pop-up with Java script, or sorry, with Ajax, for example. But it's completely great. If you want to modify it, you click here and you can modify. Well, no, that's your. Can remove as well. And when you have sorted out, for example, this, I would say, okay, it's fine, this is sorted. Mark as so sorted. So when you click here, you see you don't have anything more because the filter is active. But if you click on resolved, you can filter that. Here you can, obviously at the moment I'm the only one working on this, but you have more people which can work with you. You can see all the comments, you can see the active, you can see the resolver. It's a very simple filter. When you click on export, as you can see, you can integrate with Trello, Asana, Monday, Basecamp, GitHub, and GitLab, and Jira. I mean, those are the main ones, in all honesty. I don't think more are needed, but maybe in the future they will release some more. So this is very nice, interesting, as you can make it easy and you can optimize your workflow. If you want to go in another page, you click here, for example, and you're now navigating the website itself. So we are in another section of the site. You click here, and if you want to add like another feedback, you click here and say, change this one, please. And there you go. So when you click here, you got 4, but if you click on the other, for example, which appears in another page, it will load back the other page and exactly show what you need to see. So for example, 4th, I will click here, it was another page. It loads up the other page. And as you can see, it has highlighted the image I wanted to change. Now you can also switch actually, and I will move this here, how you can view the website, because you can see the different views and you can leave your mark, for example, into the different view. So if I reload, it should reposition this one. Actually, it's not repositioning correctly, but it's still interesting because as you see, it is now, so it takes a bit of time. So it's pretty precise at the moment, and I like it. So you got the navigate, you got the comment, you can see all the comments, the active, the resolved. You can check out the collaborators and what they say. So this is truly a board on top of the site, for example, in this case. So this is the first use for this case, for example, and you got here the way to, you can pause it, you can add leave comments, you can make a lot of things really, which is pretty good. So let's go back now to Fronter. And then let's say I got a new project. I create a project and it's images, and I will say new banner. I select an image and I drag and drop it, which is very nice. So let's say I'm putting now the new banner I designed. It's uploaded, it's selected, and there we click on edit. We can crop it, circle, or rotate. I'm done with this. And then I click on upload. It's uploading now, it's 2 megabytes. So there we go. The image is very nice. Now we can work on this. This is the image. I would say, I will click here. Logo is too big. And hit submit. Click here. Careful with the name, with the word. Don't want to be banned. Now we're working on this. We got 2 feedback, and everyone can say, I like this, I don't like that, I want you to modify this, I want to modify that. I mean, it's pretty good, it's pretty neat, honestly, as a tool. I don't see anything back, and the great part is not installing anything. As you can see, you can drag and drop more picture from here, from the bottom. So in my opinion, it's very, very good. The integration are fine, as you can see. I just can check everything from my dashboard. I have the new comments here. You can check the user, you can check the integration and create a project. So you have all the project here. You don't like the project, you need to delete it. You just click here, delete the project, and there you go, and you're ready to set up. So as you can see, you got your team here. You can invite your member by email, for example, and this is your team. Or if you don't want to have this, you can invite, for example, your people to join your project. So when you go back to your main dashboard and you enter your project, for example, in this case, clicking down just beside the comment, you can click and you can share it with your collaborator and invite them. Even you can allow guests to share the project. You can invite people by email or just send them the link, and they will be able to join your project and share all the feedback, which will be helpful to improve your workflow and your feedback process. So in my opinion, Fronter is definitely a very good app. It's very neat, it's easy, gets the job done. I mean, I'm pretty satisfied of it. I don't know if you require a lot of stacking, depends on your team, for example, because don't only think we're talking about a single person designer. You can have like a proper web developer which wants to talk to your web designer, which want to talk to your automation, for example, designer, and you need something else. So if you got like a team of 5 or 6 people, that's very interesting, and it will make your workflow very, very good and quick. So Fronter app, Pitchground. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel and share the feedback, or even on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.